are seeing some pretty crazy movement across the board. We're seeing the market drop significantly, rally right back up after some Trump comments, which again, like we were talking about yesterday, again, the Trump administration, guys, is not going to come out and randomly tank the market in right before the midterms coming up. It's just not really realistic to happen. Again, we can see those increased levels of volatility, but the people out there that are thinking that we are going to head into some sort of like Liberation Day Part 2 event, again, are getting this all wrong here, just across the board. It doesn't make any sense for that to happen, and the magnitude of what we've seen isn't even close to what we were seeing back early last year when a lot of these new tariffs were getting put into effect. So, again, market's rallying back up. Let's see if we can get back above yesterday's intraday high. That would be very interesting. With the move that we're seeing today as well, we are going to be setting up some really, really awesome moves on these individual names here. I mean, we've had a couple of crazy ones over here. WT over here, Wisdom Tree off of this entry right here at around 1377. The stock is trading at 1563 here. Congratulations, guys. That is an absolutely epic move for everybody. There's been a lot of very, very solid moves here, guys, over the last couple of weeks. Car is starting to look really good here. That's a very fun looking setup. Depro still flying around here. We'll see what happens with this one. My baby over here, AMD, up 6.8% today, outperforming Nvidia. That's nice. Yields down a little bit. That's a good thing to see. Markets getting back above some of our interesting prior volatility zones. We've got AREC over here looking pretty good. I think METC is also looking decent. Yeah, METC, the cold names are looking really good. Let's check in on gold really quick. I mean, guys, gold is up another 1.6% today. At one point, it was up over 2.5%. This gold move, guys, has just been absolutely ridiculous. So, we got a lot of fun things to look out for today. We've got a lot of comments to go over. Let's see if we get anything on the news feed. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to the channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. We have a 200 like goal on the stream. Everybody take a second here. Go hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps me out a whole lot. Makes it easier for you guys to find the streams and the videos again, too. So, let's see who we have in here, and then start getting into everything. So, Jerry, Daly, Taylor, Romeo, Jesse, Jay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So, yeah, market's looking pretty good. Still trending higher here. Let's see if there's anything new popping up on the feed. I don't think there is, but we can take a look. Ken Griffin, what is this? Ken Griffin talking about tariffs. Let's see. Yeah, 21 minutes ago, Trump ends the Q&A at Davos. Reasonably close on a deal with Ukraine. If they don't, they're stupid. The headlines are just wild today. But yeah, market's looking good. This new one, car, looks very interesting here. So if this can get a nice break to the upside, that could be a massive one. Congratulations to everybody still in WT here. This is just phenomenal. Actually, I want to take a look at SATL again. Yeah, that thing cracked over 4 this morning. 408. Oh my God. This thing had a peak of what? 1 to 76 risk to reward. Oh my Lord. Those are the moves, guys, that you got to be looking for. That's why everybody loves LTMP, stuff like this. The ones that rip really, really, really hard, and it's just about playing defense in the meantime before those big moves start to fire off. Capital preservation is the most important thing. There are some things, too, that we're still kind of looking at. Plug, yeah, we're not going to be looking at that, really. SMR, there were some comments that Trump made about nuclear energy. So SMR was a name that was on the watch list for us going into this week. It just broke our level right at market open, so obviously we would never be touching that when things break right at market open. That's one of the stupidest times to be taking action. It's why we talk about the 5-minute opening ranges so much when we see those breaks happen, and why I say that over and over and over and over and over again. So if you break to the top side of that 5-minute opening range at 21.15, I'd say that's still a decently valid setup there. But even if you start to see a little bit of consolidation over the next few days and then break, I think SMR could still be a good one. What's going on with this? I think this is not. Oh yeah, Plab looks really good. This is another one from the watch list here too. That looks great. HD. Yeah, I don't really like how that looks anymore. Yeah, this looks interesting here. Photronics. That's a nasty looking setup for a share trade. That looks really good. Like, really good. Another one from the watch list. So, again, we will see what we get throughout this week. Let's check back in on the crypto market because I think it still looks horrific now. Yeah, I don't like how Bitcoin looks. This is no longer looking good on Bitcoin. You are back in no man's land here. You had the potential for some really fun moves to happen, but like I said in every single one of the YouTube videos, you needed the market to hold on and not have that additional volatility injected into the market, because if that happened, Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other cryptos were going to be the first ones to get hit. This is, again, when I talk about with you guys, like I don't say a lot of the things that I do in the videos or anything in the videos or the streams here for my health. Like, everything has a point and a purpose. What was the main thing that we were looking for out of the crypto market in order to say, okay, we can start looking at some really solid crypto setups, and go and continue on from there? Confirmation. When all these idiots, in my comment section were like, oh, you're saying it could go up or down. It's like, yeah, it can go either way. That's what being in no man's land is. The market is not giving you anything on either direction to say, okay, this is where the most likely next move is. When you start to get back up in here, all right, you're getting very, very, very close in this little period of consolidation to saying, all right, you clear this 200 EMA, you're probably good for some aggressive movement to the upside. But then once you get this breakdown off of the Trump volatility or the Greenland stuff, and then the EU kind of delaying the vote to ratify the EU-US trade deal, market's going to sell off and you're now back in no man's land. This is now no longer looking good at all. Not a solid trend. Right. D-Pro still looking good. D-Pro had a wild day yesterday. I want to see if that thing can get some... Oh, here comes the market getting close to yesterday's intraday highs. That would be a very interesting spot to get through there. Where's Plab? Plab looks good. I like that. Yeah, I like this a lot. METC looks great. Where's Eric? Not looking as good, but still good. I like Car. Car looks really good. Let's see here. AMD 250, bang. Wow, AMD up 18 bucks today. Jeez. Where's Novo? Did Novo end up holding that zone? Yeah, it's holding it for now. VRT. That looks pretty good. I bet the weekly on this looks fun. Yes, but hold on. Yeah, no, that looks good. That's not my favorite thing in the world, but it does look good. This looks really fun. Plab. Another one off the watch list there. Car could be a very fun one too, especially with earnings coming up on the 5th. This could easily be one if you took options on that to try and make it free for earnings. Have a free position there. Going into earnings. Ooh, a lot of slackers on the like button today. Uh-oh. Slacking. Let's see. I think I'll be able to get a YouTube video for you guys today, but I'm not sure. We have a big mastermind lesson for the mastermind students tonight, so I want to make sure that's all good to go. Obviously, that's going to come first. Yeah, Plab running there. I like that. That looks really good. All right, let's see if there's anything else coming through. Where's Intel? Oh my, Intel just ripping. Earnings tomorrow. Say Thursday? Today's Wednesday. All right, let's see. Yeah, cars looking for new highs here. That'd be nice. AMD just on a ripper. Oh my god. 18. Hold on, I gotta look and see if this is what we've got going on here. AMD, oh my god, it's going vertical now. Hello. Hello. Where's, you're talking about Hertz? Nah, I don't like that. Good day today. Let's see. Oh yeah, looking really good so far this year. Nice. Nice. Yeah, car looking good. I want to see Deepro get launched again. 1128. That'd be a good spot. Here comes the market very close to yesterday's high. I don't really like Hertz there, though. That's not really a setup that you want to look for. It's just not there, you know? That's just not it. What was the other one? Plab? We're looking at? Yeah, oh my god, look at Plab go. There you go. That one's off to a hot start already. Oh my god, I'm so surprised. So shocking. There's another one. Let's see. Adrian. What I don't like about O'Reilly? It's just kind of the name. It's a good setup. Like, it's the same thing I said yesterday, B-Free. I like the setup. I just don't really like the name. It's like the option chain's kind of weird. It has earnings coming up on the 4th. Like, it's a little close. It's like, it's good. Like I said yesterday, it's a good setup. I just probably won't really be looking at that one. But you got the break today at 95.88. But also, you guys got to realize, and this is something I think a lot of people need to make a shift towards. Like, just because I say that I just don't really want to trade something doesn't mean that it's not tradable. You know? Like, you guys, a lot of people think that this is like something that it's not. Like, you should not be looking to just follow and I don't think you're doing this, but you should be looking to like follow and tail me around. It's not what this is. It's not what I want. That's not what's going to help you make any like it's not going to help you get to the point where you're going to be self-sufficient in the market, which is what you need to get to if you want to have long-term success. So, like, if I say, oh, it looks like a great setup, I'm not really the biggest fan of that name in general because it just moves weird. The option chain's kind of strange, but you can trade the shares on it. It's like, okay, it still looks good, you know? It's what the setup is. There's the market over yesterday's high. So, it looks good. It moved. It's just not one that I really wanted to take advantage of. Plab, ripping. Nice. On. That looks interesting. VG. Oh, yeah, that's another nice one there from down in here. Ooh. Like, that's something that people just, like, especially in the trading space, just don't get. And it's like, everybody loves to, like, people look at trading and they'll be like, oh, everybody just fails. And then they go through all of these different things. Maybe they're watching some videos or they're in a couple of groups and they're like, oh, I'm still not having success. And the reason for that is because everybody does the same thing in the trading space, and it's the wrong thing to do. Like, the reason why you guys are able to see me, and this is more so broadly for everybody, like, the reason why you're able to see me showcase the level of results that we do with LTMP is a direct result of the fact that we do things differently than everybody else. I don't care what somebody somebody can come to me and be like, oh, but I want this. And I go, I don't care what you want. I know exactly what you need in order to generate the skills to have long-term success. If you're not going to listen, that's okay. But the proof is there that the method and the process of the way that we do things works better than anything else. You know? Because you'll see people be like, oh, I just want you to tell me when to buy and sell. It's like, all right, go. I don't care. I'm not doing that. One, it's illegal. Two, it doesn't do anything for you. It literally is like, it literally sets you up to fail. You're going to be late. It's just so many things. HST, what's that? Ooh, that looks fun. You know? So it's very simple. Like, the process for each and every single one of you guys to start having long-term success in the market is not hard. You just have to listen, you know? A lot of you guys do struggle with listening, though. Like, think about it like this. How many times do I have to come and say, even though it's said to you guys very explicitly, don't touch anything within the first 5 minutes if it breaks a level? Wait for the 5-minute opening range break. How many times did I have to say it today? 10? 15? AMD just rocking there. Where's Facebook? Facebook coming back up. THR looks good. It's just earnings is really close. I like how Car looks there. Car looks real fun. And then the other thing people fail to realize too is that this game is all about capital preservation. The big multi-hundred, multi-1,000% trades, the 20R trades, the SATL 1 to 75 risk to reward trades, they're easy. They're not hard. The hard part is making sure that people try and don't do like 18 million things all at once. You know? Less trades, more profits. You guys are going to be good to go. So, for all of you guys that still need to hop into the group with us and get your first month for only $1 a day, I'll throw that link in the live chat for all you guys. There you guys go there. Use, use code January, and you guys will be able to get that discount. HST shares trade? Yeah, well, I mean, HST looks great for shares. That looks great for shares. What was the other one that we were just taking a look at? Plab? Plab, good shares trade. They're all good shares trades. LAE, a second entry? No, it's setting up again. But I wouldn't, this is setting up again, but I would wait on that. VRT looks good. A lot of things do look good here, especially if we get a little snapback in the market. Deeper just chilling. I think I've got it like here, right around here. So it's still up nicely. MCHP microchip. That looks good too. AMD just rocking here. Look at this thing go. Woohoo! Today's a fun day. We are very much outperforming this year. What's the market up this year? Half a %? Oh yeah. Slaughtering the market this year. Like, so far. I mean, it's what, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in? Bull is not a trade setup. Let's see. Yeah, I'd love to see D-Pro get a daily close above 10. It hasn't done that, which is interesting. You haven't gotten the daily close above 10. You've opened above it, but you haven't gotten the daily close above it. You had a chance yesterday, and then it got ripped down into the end of the day. It's just been chopping, which is fine. I mean, as long as it's above the daily 10, I'm fine with just holding it. You get a daily candle close below, then I'll probably start getting out. Oh, somebody was talking about the China names, and I haven't looked at that yet. What's Baba look like? That's getting there. Where's Baidu? That's not, I mean... Is there anything in China that I like right? Oh, the only thing I kind of like is Baba, if it flatlines here a little bit. That's really it, though. Yeah, AMD up. What the heck happened to this? I mean, this is a dirty move. 8.5%, guys. Thanks. I'll take it. That's nice. On AMD, which I believe is, I'm 99% sure this is my largest holding still. Thanks. I'd love for AMD to like double from here, go to 500, and then I can trim again. That would be wild if that happened. If we saw that on AMD, I'd be a very happy camper. SMCI? I mean, we've hit this thing a few times, but the time that it's going to take to consolidate, you're going to get too close to earnings. So... I mean, guys, it is now time again for post-earnings season. So get ready, because we're already 2 for 2 on the post-earnings with both multi-100 percenters, TSM and APLT. Those were both really good. So if you're just thinking about it from a post-earnings perspective, you have a big buffer on those. 2 in a row, oh my. Those are going to be very, very, very fun this quarter, I think. So I don't think we're really going to get anything else on the post-earnings for this week. We might. Netflix was the only one that could have really done it. Johnson & Johnson could have, but it didn't. After hours today, we basically have nothing. It's just banks. PG tomorrow. GE. Yeah, we don't have much. Intel tomorrow after close. So next week should be when everything really starts to heat up with earnings. And then it can get really fun. You guys have seen so many of these post-earnings go absolutely nuts. We're going to get a couple of them. It's like, oops, you're up 500% in an hour and a half. You know? PRGS was a good post-earning today and it ripped. Yeah, just the chain was horrible. Yeah, it was. The chain was just horrific, though. Like, look at this. 5-minute opening range, breaks to the upside at 44.27, goes all the way up to 47. That's a great one. It just, the chain was horrific. There was nothing on it. A lot of these moves too, guys, the way that you should be looking at this, especially with the shares, oh, my elbow is not having fun. The way that you should be looking at this is if you think about it in terms of like all of like the ones that'll break and then fade initially, when you have a winner, like a D-Pro, let's say, you just hold on to it. Because like think about it like this. If I'm in a winner like D-Pro, and this thing can rip to 11-something, 14-something, and has already shown some really significant signs of strength, why would I sell it and then put it into something in a market environment that's relatively choppy? And then just have that capital get chopped around? No, I'm just going to hold the winner and wait for it to just confirm that it's done, and then move on from there and say, okay, what is then the next one that has the potential to do the same thing? So everything else is kind of just like, all right, small option trades. Or small shares trades. As you let positions go. How do you know it's done? Pop quiz. What am I looking for to get out of D-Pro if it were to not go all the way back up to 11.28? Who knows? I've said it probably 15 times. What is it, chat? When am I getting out of D-Pro if it were to, let's say, in my eyes, fail right here? Close below the 10 EMA. Yep. Daily candle close. If it does that, I'm out. And the aggression that it showed initially really helped give it some room to that 10. So you can just let them go. Like this could turn into like an asset. Like this could turn into something like this, guys, where it just goes rip city. Even right now on SATL, you're sitting at a 1-61 risk to reward. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for this 1-1, 1-2 garbage that people throw at you. You're gonna fail. You're not gonna make any money. You want to make 60% on your account in one trade? Welcome. Here you go. That's how you do it. So, again, there's not really a whole lot going on. Crypto doesn't look good. I mean, we can look at Bmnr real quick. Yeah, no, garbage. Sofi, how's this looking? Yeah, just flatlining. Ooh, earnings coming up soon. Lost a lot of money chasing 1% a day. I know. Can't be doing that. Yeah, Sofi and Pltr look pretty much the same. No man's land. Nothing to really do on those two. Just growing into themselves there. Not really doing a whole lot. Zeta. What about this is attractive? This is nonsense. I don't understand what this is like. No. This is nothing. Probably an interesting weekly breakout here that just failed. You took it above here, 20. It's not bad. But this is another name that's getting hyped up on social media. You guys know the deal with that. When you see things getting really like heavily talked about in social media, the smart decision is always run the other way. What's this? No, this is not a setup. Yeah, people love to just be like, oh my god, everybody's talking about it. It's like, yeah, if everybody's talking about it, it's probably shitty. Like, that's usually how I think about it. Like, if everybody is talking about something, it's probably horrible. I like this car chart. I really do like that. That's got some potential. Like, big potential. And it was up 20%. No one was talking about it. Good. Nobody should be talking about it. A stock up 20% in a day off of nothing that nobody really talks about. Why would we touch that? You want to buy a stock after it's made the move? You know? Like, why would we want to chase that? You know? Nuking. It was down what? 12%, 21%. Oh, you got a nice little almost dead cat bounce off of the 200 EMA. Up 21%. Alright. Much nothing. $11 million market cap. No. SLV. It's starting to. You're such a jackass. All right, go ahead. Go buy stocks that are up 20% that day. Go see how that works for you. Everything that I say here is meant to help you. You want to go be a moron and just trade like everybody else, chasing everything around, being Bonnie at a Bonnie Blue event at the back of the line? Go for it. Have fun. See how it goes for you. You're gonna lose all your money. Later. Have fun. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. Go fail. You bring up $11 million market cap companies in my chat right here that are up 20% in a day after being down 40 and think that it's a good thing to buy. Go for it. See how it goes for you. This is why everybody loses money in the market, guys. This right here is why everybody loses. Why the statistics are the way that they are. Because people just do shit like that. They're like, is it good? It's like, no. Then they get butthurt, where it's just one random thing that they just like, no, it's not good. Okay, then fucking go buy it then. It's your money. Go have fun. DVLT. Nah, that's not a good one. It's hooking a little, but I wouldn't be looking at that. Car's looking really good. Nice. AMC weekly. The base actually looks interesting. Like, it doesn't actually look bad. That's the problem with this, is that, like, you look at this, if that was any other name, I'd be like, it kind of is basing. It looks interesting here. But no, I probably won't go for that. Let's say, car looks great. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, good day today. Nothing crazy. Depro up again. Still looking good. Would be hilarious if we hit AMC like Dina or Lucid. Yeah, like, I mean, the problem, do we really want to do that? Adrian, didn't you post something yesterday that, like, AMC sold their HYMC position? Like, before this? It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You owned it, and it's at 7, it's at 40. You probably owned it lower. Less than $1, I remember this thing being, and you guys sold it? Ugh. Not seriously considering it? I mean, I'm not either, but, like, if it sets up, I mean, I will trade it. I don't want to, though, but I will. Cash starved? They probably are. Yeah, I'm fine with where Depro is for now. Graham to Europe, shut up and sell Greenland. Guys, what are they doing? It's getting really ridiculous. Where's gold? Did gold lose all the gains? Oh, no. Gold looks great. Yeah, GLD looks really good there. Where's my baby? Looking good. AMC. 21% short interest. Ooh. Uh-oh. Adrian, you have an Ortex. Is that Ortex? Adrian, why do you have an Ortex account? I mean, yeah, it does look good. I really don't want to do that, though. All right, how about this? If you get a setup right here, you flatline, and then you break, fine. You can't really touch it now. Oh, you took it off X? Sure, you did. Sure, buddy. Adrian's over there harboring an Ortex account. Just hunting short interest. He locks himself in a room at night and just looks through the short interest of every stock. Weekly already has a flat line. I don't know about that. That's not enough. It's peaking. What else are we looking at? SMR? Yeah, that's just got to get above that 21.15. What about plug? We needed that one to... Yeah, see, this is... Guys, this is a great example, again, of why we wait for the 5-minute opening range. Like, I've said this so many times over the last couple of weeks here, and I always say it because people just get too excited about levels being broken. It's like, if they happened within the first 5 minutes, it might as well have not happened. You have to wait for the move to confirm because the first 5 minutes of the market are always the wildest. Things go all over the place. There's either low volume or way too much volume. There's all sorts of things going on. This is why you wait for the 5-minute opening range. This level getting broken in here at whatever, 241 is not relevant until it would have broken to the top side of the 5-minute opening range at 251. This is so critical. This looks, I mean, really good. Let's see if we can catch something here. What's this ILJ doing today? Nothing. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a little scan. Just see if I can get some more stuff. Oh, SMPL is another one. I love that. SMPL looks really good. Let's check the... I mean, Bitcoin's interesting. It's just getting... I mean, this is nothing on Bitcoin today. It just doesn't look good anymore. What was the other one? Hal Weekly? Hal had earnings today and was moving, so I probably wouldn't look at that. Like, look. I also, the weekly chart on this is probably not going to look good either. See? Not good. What else did I put on the watch list for you guys today? Ah. That was another one that needed the 5-minute opening range to be broken. Oh, what's this one? GRMN. No. Car, we know. Where's this one? Yeah, guys, this one from yesterday, AXSM, that's a great one. Look at that move. That's nice. That's real nice. Where's yin? Remember the yin trade at 20? That was so fun down in here. Yin. This thing was so wild. Oh, yeah. CGON was another nice one. How's that looking? Oh, my God. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, CGON, guys, off to a very hot start there. Congratulations, everybody, on that one. Another one right off the LTMP watch list. There you go. Yeah, these all look good. I'd love to see CAR get a really nice push here, like a back up to the 200 before earnings. Earnings is coming up though. Yeah, I think that's new highs, or it's close to new highs on CAR. That's good. Let's see if it wants to get a little snappy. What's AMC looking like? That's not bad. Where's GME? No. No, no, no. Yeah, AXS, a lot of good ones. Aspen, yeah, that was a good one. It's not great. This is why Daily Taylor, I saw these on the when you put them in market chat. I was just like, yeah, it kind of looks like a slow grind. You got a lot of noise to deal with in here, and you got earnings coming up. So yeah, it could be really good. But I don't think this is gonna be one that I like. Aspen was one that, remember, we were potentially hunting in the, where was it? It was somewhere for like a mid to long term position trader ad, and it just never really did what I wanted it to do. And then now it's at $3. So, like, I mean, this thing does have a lot of upside here. If it wants to get going back to some of those levels. Plab new high? Oh ho! There goes Plab. There goes Plab. Again, guys, here's the link for those of you guys that aren't in LTMP yet. Here you guys go. Get your first month for only $1 a day. I mean, again, this is the reason why you're able to see, like, the results that I'm able to showcase all the time, like those crazy screenshots in the videos and on Twitter and on Instagram, is because we do things way differently than everybody else. You want to have different results than everybody else? Better? You got to think and act differently than they do. We're not going to go out and start looking at $11 million market cap companies that are down 50% in 2 days and now we're up 20%. Oh my God, it's up. No. You want to have professional level results, you got to act like a professional, not an amateur. Yeah, Plab looks great. Where's CAR? Yeah, everything's just slow. Where's AMD? AMD back up. That's nice. That is nice, ladies and gentlemen. AMD running. Could drop dollar, you won't. Yeah. Well, you've been, yeah, I know how you're going 0.5% risk. You got a good system going there, Daily Taylor. Is that Plab new highs? Yeah, close. It's close. Where's USD JPY? That's a little dangerous, this little setup here you've got on USD JPY at the highs. If that breaks up from here, uh-oh, is what I would say. Plab looks great. Kind of, what's the risk to reward up to that high? Yeah, that's close to 1 to 3. So you can go break even at this high. Oh, and then you're just hunting psychological levels, so like 40. I'd say like 42.50. It's a good spot. 1 to 4.5. That'd be a pretty good spot. Go break even at the high and then target 42.50 for a 1 to 4. That's not bad. You want the big ones though. You just kind of trail yourself, or not even trail it, just like ride the trend. Where did that APLD, is that just another example? Yeah, it's another example of 5-minute opening ranges. That and plug. Hold on, where's SMR? No, I don't think that's going to do that today. That's going to be a tough one to get right. And even something like, I bet USAR's back down. Oh no, USAR holding on there. Interesting. Interesting. I think my elbow's feeling better. It's just screwed up, man. Yeah, very slow in the market here. I'm going to try to get a YouTube video out for you guys today, too. I'm going to do my best. But we do have Mastermind tonight, too. And it's a really big Mastermind lesson, too. Yeah, boring. Boring, boring, boring. Breakdown valuations? No. That comes at the very end. Which will probably be at some point in February or March, is what I'm thinking. All right. You want to have a little fun? AMC above $1.70 can get fun. Maybe. I highly doubt this does anything, though. I will probably not be trading that. There's going to be way better uses of my capital than going and trying to hit AMC. So, actually, you know what I want to take a look at? Where's Lucid? Oh, didn't they reverse split? And they suck still? Yeah. I hate Lucid. I hate it so much. They're pouring so much money out of they have a showroom over here and it's expensive. I know it's got to be, and I just see the Lucid cars driving around, and every single time I see one, my first thought, scam. Every time. I don't like Lucid. Now, maybe at some point they can turn it around. They're not doing that right now, though. It's not happening. But, team, we're probably going to wrap it up for today. There's not really much else going on. I'm going to do my best to get a video out for you guys. Later today, we got a big mastermind lesson, though. That's going to be fun. A lot of interesting moves potentially coming in the near future here. A lot of things are setting up, and especially with what we're seeing out of the market today, if it holds, we're going to have a lot of other great setups coming over the next couple of days and weeks here. So for those of you guys that still need to join with us in LTMP there, make sure that you guys, again, the link is now back in the live chat. It's pinned to the top if you miss it. Use code January. You'll get your first month for literally $1 a day. You get access to all the full-length educational course curriculum series, both of them. The pre-market plans, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do. What else? The daily private live streams, everything. So I'll see you guys in there. I'll be hanging out with you guys there. Mastermind people, I will see you guys tonight. Probably going to get a video out for you guys today, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I should be able to. So, guys, I will see you guys later. Peace.